Alrighty, guys, it's time for week number 3 of season 3, going into season 4, silly season news releases. So, week number 3, like I mentioned before, this one is a fairly big. Actually, no, it's actually one of the smallest weeks we have. So, not a whole lot of many huge announcements here. But let's just get it started. Furniture Row Racing is announcing its first of 2 drivers, as Derek Kraus is being tapped to drive the number 78 machine full time, with sponsorship from obviously Furniture Row and maybe Napa as well. Not quite sure yet how that is all gonna work out. So they have one of their 2 drivers. Don't know who is going to be driving the 77 for them, and I genuinely cannot remember who I put in that 77 truck when I planned all this out. But moving on to announcement number 2, Brad Smith, driver of the number 48 machine in the Arkham Menard series for the past 3 seasons, I believe. He is deciding to hang up the helmet. He will be retiring, and he will no longer be racing with us here this season. So, I guess we can wave goodbye to Brad Smith. He's I don't really know what else to say. I mean, he's retiring. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, as for Sammy Smith, he's moving on up. He's gonna be driving the number 98 Toyota Tundra in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series next season for Thor Sport Racing. Team Thor Sport Racing. I think it's just Team Thor Sport. I'm not sure, but he's going to be bringing over sponsorship from TMC and obviously Toyota. They're backing him up big time here. I'm surprised he didn't go to KBM. I know they have a couple of open seats here, but it doesn't seem like they have. They would have had enough to keep him there anyway. So Sammy Smith going to Thor Sport. That's a pretty big move there. He's moving up from the 18 ARCA car and full time next season. So he'll be fun to race with once again. Actually, no, we didn't race with him in season 2. He did not race in the 18. I think it was Drew Dollar in the 18 in season 2 when we were still full time in ARCA. And the next one, Hattori Racing Enterprises, is downsizing, and they are only keeping the number 16 Toyota. They are no longer going to be fielding 2 cars, but they are keeping Tyler Ankrum in the truck. And another news with Tyler Ankrum as well, he's got another new sponsor in Geico Insurance. So I don't know what the deal is, how big of a sponsorship it's gonna be with Ankrum. I've heard it's gonna be a primary for the entire season, but I've also heard it's gonna be a primary for only a handful of races. Not really sure what all is what at this point in time. As Ankrum, he's looking to kind of revitalize his career a little bit. He hasn't had the best season this year so far. I think he's like top 15, top 20 in points. Just off the top of my head, I can't fully remember, but that's where we currently sit right now. And John Hunter Nemechek, he's going Xfinity Series racing. That's going to leave the 4 truck open for somebody to claim. However, that number 19 machine, oh my god, dude, I loved painting this car. It turned out really good. It's sort of loosely based off of his truck, but I mean, it was kind of a pain to get the gradient design to work as good as it does. And the amazing render also helps this scheme out as well. This is my own render scheme that I made, for those wondering. But yeah, Nemechek's going full time in the 19 in season 4. So we'll be butting heads with him more than no, we won't be butting heads, but we'll be racing him here and there throughout season 4 in our few select Xfinity series starts. And already we are to the final Xfinity or final week 3 announcement. It is that Front Row Motorsports is going to be opening up a new team in the NASCAR Xfinity series. They'll field another car. Well, they'll be starting to field a car in the Xfinity series, number 38. Don't know who's going to be driving that thing yet. Many people are rumoring that Zane Smith is going to be piloting the 38. And some other people are thinking that it's going to be maybe an outsider. It won't be Zane Smith quite yet. So we'll have to wait and see. I think that's going to be announced in like 2 weeks or so. We'll have to wait and find out. But anyways, guys, I know this usually is quick videos. That's why I try to just get them quick and over with, done and over with quickly, so you guys don't have to suffer for too long. But next week, week number 4, is the final week before we go to week 5, which is like the rush deals week, which is usually like your 1 season long deals and whatnot. And then week 6 is going to be all schedule announcements. That's when all the schedules will be announced for ARCA trucks and Xfinity. Not Cup. We're not doing Cup in season 4. We won't be touching Cup until like season 6 or 7. So stay tuned for that. It'll be awesome. Anyways, guys, have a good rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the truck race happening in literally 2 minutes. And hopefully the Cup race is also very exciting to watch as well.